Yellow bus idea is more kind of, we watch it on The Simpsons.
Why are you guys so baffled about these yellow school buses? Did you guys think they were fake?
See that girl from Europe that was like, guys, I'm in America and the yellow school buses.
Okay, so I'm in America, yeah? Guys, the yellow school buses are real. Me whole life, I thought it was just cartoons or the telly that would show these yellow school buses, and I was like, it's not real, it's just for the telly. Blimey, it's real!
I woke up early just to see this yellow bus in real life and not in the movies.
I didn't realise how bent out of shape some Americans get about how much us Brits like your yellow buses, your school yellow buses. I'm really sorry that we enjoy seeing them. As a Brit now living in America and have been here for nearly 3 years, I've lived in Dubai. They had yellow buses there. Nah.
All the Brits, UK, England, everybody coming over here for the World Cup. First off, you guys are awesome. I have seen so many videos talking about how you guys have had a great experience in America. I love it. I love it. But I have a question. Why are you guys so baffled about these yellow school buses? And why did you guys think they were fake?
Hey, New England, heads up. The Scots are coming, and they're arriving in more than 20 school buses that they're renting to try to get to Foxborough in a more affordable way during the World Cup.
America is just like the movies, and I can't believe it. We saw this school bus on the way back from Fort Worth, Texas State, and I think I'm too English to understand, but do people actually get this to school every single day? Because I'm starting to realise that Texas is so big that this probably comes to their house. Does it come to their house, or is there like a place it picks them up? I don't understand how the school bus system works. I also just thought they existed in movies. I was actually way too excited when I saw this. The fire engines as well are another level of cool. The fire engines just look so sick.
Smaller buses? What do you mean smaller? Why? Are the children smaller? Are they like dwarfs? Or is it like a nobility thing?
Blown back by this. Like, these things are so basic. We've had school buses forever. Why the f would they be fake on the television? In the movies, you thought they were fake. I need to know, how the f you get to school over there?
School bus in the UK is so different to an American school bus energy. Like, I'm talking on the way to school, we had double-decker buses.
Okay.
So I would sit with my friends at the front on the top level.
Okay.
And as the years progress, you would move back in the bus. So like school kids going, oh, and then you'd kill a pigeon. Because the bus would run into a pigeon. We'd cheer, we'd be like, yeah, we got one!
Get to the World Cup without shelling out a fortune? Well, maybe you take a school bus. Hey, New England, heads up. The Scots are coming, and they're arriving in more than 20 school buses that they're renting to try to get to Foxborough in a more affordable way during the World Cup.
See, this is me by the school bus. I woke up early just to see this yellow bus in real life and not in the movies. So I'm really excited. Have cute little children going on the bus.
I'm in complete shock that you guys thought they were fake. Why would we fake that?
The classic yellow school bus. For decades, Europeans grew up watching these iconic vehicles in Hollywood movies, often assuming they were just fictional cinematic props. Now, visiting fans are joyfully discovering they are entirely real, sparking viral moments across social media. The nostalgia is so strong that foreigners are treating them like tourist attractions, affectionately comparing the thrill to an American marveling at London's double-decker buses or vintage red phone booths. In a brilliant twist, Scottish fans recently bypassed expensive transit by renting an entire fleet of yellow school buses to ride to their World Cup matches. Ultimately, it's beautiful to see a simple commute bring out everyone's inner child.
spoke to a few bus companies and the prices were incredible. So we then had a little bit of a joke. Let's get some school buses, the schools are off. And all of a sudden we rented almost every school bus in Rhode Island. We've also got about $16,000 of beer. And then we've got the biggest backlot party in tailgate you've ever seen.
We need to get the alcohol off the truck and onto the buses before we get on.
I got to ride with the Tartan Army for game 1 against Haiti.
And it's a lot more comfortable than I was expecting. And it's super fun out here!
School buses back home are traditional larger buses. The yellow bus idea is more, we watch it on The Simpsons really.
This is for all of the European people, Brits and anyone else who don't believe that school buses are a real thing in the US. Of course they are. I'm at the high school, coming up to the library. You know, school's not in session right now because it's summertime. I think they have summer classes, but here you go. Here are our school buses, and of course they're real. Who in the world thinks they're just movie props? I don't know, but it's a real school bus. And thank goodness I don't have to ride on these anymore. But there you have it. Yeah, Charleston County school buses. I live in South Carolina. So here's a few school buses.
It turns out that Europeans think that school buses are fake. But check this out. It's a school bus. As seen.
Like when you went to school, you rode a school bus to school and back. Because I remember when I lived in the US, the schools that I went to, they didn't have school buses. But then I moved to Spain and we had school buses, but not like an American school bus. They were tour buses, not gonna lie. Some kids live like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And then when I moved to Japan and I moved off base, I lived an hour away from my school, just from base. And I remember the first time I ever took a school bus, and it was a tour bus, and I had to be at the bus stop by 5:30 in the morning. And then some kid in front of me threw up. That's the last time I ever took a school bus. And then we decided to move on base, and I was able to walk to school. But like, I'm genuinely curious. Who in the US has like actually ridden a school bus to school in their school years? Because I don't know if I've ever met somebody who has. I'm not talking about like Dodea school buses, which are tour buses that you're on and they have Wi-Fi because some kids are on there from 5 in the morning. I'm talking about US yellow school buses.